Stormwood Associates is a production of the Nerd and Tie Podcast Network. For more podcasts from actual play to true crime to witchcraft, go to nerdandtie.com or join our community on Discord by finding an invite at nerdandtie.com/Discord. Stormwood Associates stars Nick Izumi as D, Gen Proc as Obi, Trey Dorn as Amy, and Kyle Johnson as Liz Stormwood. We open on stock footage of Chicago, Illinois, the Windy City, on the shores of Lake Michigan. Footage taken from only the finest of drone shots that are probably found on like Pond 5 or something, zooming through the city. And we come to downtown Chicago, to a skyscraper that only exists, obviously, in Toronto. As of course the budget of the fictional television show would shoot this season, this spin-off in Toronto, to double for Chicago. We come across the Stormwood and Associates Chicago office building. It is a large, many-storied skyscraper with a large Stormwood printed in giant silver letters over the doors, and the camera comes in through a third-story window to a hallway. It is a hallway of nondescript office building doors and glass. There is obvious construction going on in parts in the background, with sheets of plastic in the distance in the hallway. And as we zoom past a goblin janitor mopping the floor, we find a young woman, walking down the hall in a blazer skirt and thick black rim glasses, as Liz Stormwood is walking down the hall, and her path is interrupted by the image of a familiar looking elf to anyone who watched or listened to Campaign 1, as the visage of Kel O'Reilly appears in the hallway in front of Liz Stormwood. Okay, so look, your team's in conference room 7 right now. Are you remotely prepared to do this?
I believe so. Yeah.
Because look, you've been out of the company for a while. I understand that this is new, but you got a lot going on here, and it's a field operations team. This is not going to be an easy thing. These are tough cases.
I'm ready.
And you sure you wouldn't be rather working in R&D in some subsidiary somewhere, or doing anything other than going into the field?
I'm positive. I need to show them that I can handle this.
And can you actually handle this? Because I remember at the family reunion 10 years ago that touch football game did not go well.
How dare you? Yes, I can handle this.
I'm just saying. Teddy walked with a limp for like 3 weeks. He wasn't even playing.
Yeah, I can handle this.
Okay, look. All right, so obviously, like, I'm going to go in there with you to start with. You notice a little drone is flying around the hallway that is projecting Kel overhead. I'm going to go in there so, like, I can make sure the paperwork is ready, because these guys, I don't think we've got, we have the W4s, we have, I still need them to secure the EP 3950 waivers for damage and possible death, and all of the federal magic stuff is still pending for your team. We should be fine. We got the probationary permits for the field operations, but I need to make sure. I'm going to go in there with you to make sure that they sign all their forms, because this is your first team. This is your first rodeo. And don't get these people killed, because I don't want to do this a second time.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, it's the training room 7 is right over here, like right down the hallway. Okay.
Let's go.
Okay. Also, I think one of your team members is not there yet. They've got 2 of the 3.
Okay.
But yeah, okay. And he kind of mimics walking, because again, he's being like a little drone flying through the air is actually projecting him, but he apparently insists on walking the hallway. As you pass by, again, the goblin janitor mopping. Roll me a d10, by the way.
1.
Okay, yeah. As you walk by the janitor and into conference room 7 or training room 7, whatever I said. It was the 7 was consistent. This is a room. It's kind of classroom laid out. There's some computers on the wall, but largely there are just some tables and chairs kind of pointed towards the front. It's a larger room. Like, this is clearly meant for larger teams, but there's just 2 people sitting in here. And they are... So why don't Nick and Gen introduce your characters? Who do we see as Liz Stormwood, the human, walks into the room?
Sitting in one of the chairs is a trans woman elf with red hair tied back. She's looking extremely nonchalant about everything, is wearing very high cutoff jeans and has fingerless gloves and her jean jacket slung over the back of the chair. Her midriff is showing. She is ripped.
Again?
You see in another chair, reading a Star Wars book is an orc boy, a tow-headed orc boy. He pushes his glasses up on his nose as he reads, his backpack in the chair next to him. He is looking smart in a short sleeve button up. Wants to look nice for his first day.
So that kid's actually 10. That was not a typo on the paperwork. That kid, Liz.
Yeah.
You have a 10.
Yeah, weird call. You guys really
Hey, am I
sure about this?
Hey, Red. Am I talking to you at this second? I'm having a conversation with my cousin over here. All right?
Great, I'm getting yelled at by an NFT. Wonderful.
Oh. I am the head of human and species relations. Resources. Human and species. I
The orc
am
boy
head
is chuckling as he
of
pretends to keep
humanoid-
reading.
That's true. I am the head of humanoid resources
Huh.
for
So you do
Stormwood
have a sense of
Associates.
humor then, kiddo. I might get to like you after all.
Okay, Liz, is it okay if I just start like docking her pay immediately? Like I'm just putting something in the file right now.
Sounds like your call.
It's okay. It is my call, but I am as a courtesy to you telling you that I am, and I will not hold it against your performance evaluation at the end of the quarter, because you're gonna be dealing with a lot, and if anything, this is in your favor if you can make that person do work. Okay, so the third member of your team is inbound. I am right now yelling at her. It's the fun thing about being a virtualized presence is that like I can talk to 5 people at once just about without like fracturing my attention too much. Like actually like I'm doing like this is not my only conversation right now. And I am yelling at her to good. She found parking. Good. No. Don't do. Just like within a minute, like you see an exasperated young woman dressed all in black holding a large object covered in like wrapped in like a blanket, like a staff wrapped in a blanket in her hand. Just exasperated, come into the room and like talking on her phone, going, I'm literally coming into the room right now. Okay, I don't. She looks up and sees Kel. Why are you still talking to me on the phone if I'm in the room with you? Because it's
lay off
fun
her,
and it's a thing
blockchain.
I can do. Oh my god, I am literally leaving a write-up in your file right now about this behavior. I am technically like your boss's boss. I mean, you're technically not anyone's boss. You're HR. You're not my supervisor. But anyways, Cal, I'm here, okay? Okay, I was supposed to. I did just drive across the country with this. And she holds up the object that's wrapped in a blanket, like the staff object. With this, I drove across the country with this stupid thing, and I was supposed to, according to you, check it in cold storage here before coming. But no, I'm in the training room. Are you happy? I mean, I'm not unhappy. So, you have a team now. Everybody roll me a d10.
6.
7.
5.
So, Liz, the janitor is like edging closer into the room. Like that goblin janitor you saw in the hallway is like kind of like almost like mopping in the open doorway.
Excuse me. Hi. We're using this room, so if you could clean up here later.
I am just normal janitor. I am doing job. It is good. Yes. It is okay.
Right. But we are using this room.
Yeah.
So
I know you may be using the room. I am in hallway, physically in hallway right now. I am in hallway. You're in the room. We're all good. We're all friends.
okay. I'm going to use my authority here to say that you can just skip this entire hallway for now. Okay. You can move on, please.
It's this. Okay, so I'll move on from the hallway. He drags his cart into the training room.
No. You take your stuff and you can move on to the next hallway.
So you take my stuff. Goblin walks up to you, hands you his mop. You'll take my stuff. Got it. Okay.
And you are going to move on to the next hallway.
Move on. Yes, I will move. I will be moving on. Moving on. Yeah.
Then we're clear.
Smoke bomb! He throws a small object against the ground. It does nothing other than break. There is no smoke. And he grabs the object out of Amy's hands, revealing the staff and stone of Trancura. A bolt erupts from the stone once it's in his hand, breaking the window, as this one side of this room was all windows, and he jumps out.
Liz runs to the broken window and looks out.
He is running down the street with he has landed and is now running down the street with one of the most powerful magical items in all of known Aramecian history.
What the all-Americian fuck just happened?
Fuck! Yeah, no, fuck is the right word.
How
I
fast
told
can
you I
we
need to get that. I'm parked on the street. And
Keys.
just Amy is just literally, we are technically under the threshold for fall damage. That was on purpose. Jumps out the window.
Son of a bitch.
Everybody roll me initiative.
$11.
You remember to add a +1 to that since you're the
Oh,
Stormwood?
12.
Yeah.
2.
You rolled 1d10 plus your swiftness was a 2?
Oh, I forgot to add my swiftness.
It was mathematically possible. I didn't know. I haven't seen your character stats.
No, that ups it to a 6.
Okay, that is
8.
all right. Oh man, level 1 unre-archetyped characters. Oh,
Yeah.
this is-
The
All right.
theme for Muppet Babies is running through my head.
All right. So Amy's jumped out the window. Liz, what are you doing?
Liz is gonna edge up to the window, take a deep breath, and jump.
All right. You want to
She
roll
doesn't
me?
like this.
You're
but
gonna be fine. Just roll me a d10. I want to see how artful her landing goes.
Yeah.
And what's her swiftness and fitness, just for reference?
they're both 3.
Okay. So roll me a d10.
8.
All right. You actually land pretty well.
Okay.
You see, and roll me a d10 real quick, just for what you see when you get down there.
6.
All right, you can see you see the goblin with the staff down the road. I don't think you have eyes on Amy though. So that's gonna bring us to D. What are you doing?
Well, my first priority is going to be getting to my car to try to run the little bastard over. So, shit.
Okay, so where do you? So you might have. Amy's parked on the street, but you probably, since you were here on time, probably parked in the parking garage. So there might not be time to get to your car.
Shit. I guess I'm going to join the gang jumping out the window.
Okay.
As stupid as that seems.
All right, roll me a d10. See how well you jump in. What's your swiftness?
3.
Okay, roll me a d10.
Oof, 2.
Okay. You don't take any damage, and you land, but it is not a... You end up rolling onto your ass, jumping out the window. And then, Obi.
Maybe this would have been a good pants day. Yeah, would have been a good pants day.
Obi.
How far away is the goblin from the building?
Well, you're still in the training room, so you can't see yet.
But if I went and looked out the window?
He's down the street. He's about as far as he could run in about 6 seconds.
He's within range.
It's...
Okay.
You might not be able to reach him this round, but you could get way closer.
Or I could try to hit him with a ranged weapon.
You could try. My advice is that you might want to get onto ground level.
Okay.
You could, I would say that I would let you also make that attack from the ground. Because it would be fun.
Yes, indeed. But I don't know if Obi's gonna jump out the window. That's the thing. I don't think he would.
Just take your shot.
I think that Obi's gonna want to jump out the window.
Oh, man. You're gonna chuck the book into his backpack, sling the backpack over his shoulders, tighten the straps, and go out the window.
All right. Roll me a d10 for Obi.
8.
Oh, yeah. No, it's you. What's your swiftness, by the way?
4.
Yeah, no. Easy peasy. Like, Obi artfully lands like it's nothing. It's just like jumping down from a tree. Like when you're getting out of the treehouse. And you want to take the ladder. Yeah.
Yeah. Or like when his friends want him to play parkour with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the only person who didn't make the landing well is D. All right. So Gabo is running down the street, and he literally pushes a guy off a Vespa and jumps on it, and starts driving down like the road in the sidewalk. That brings us to Amy, who is immediately going to... you three are on the sidewalk. A silver electric truck pulls up, and Amy yells from the driver's seat, "Get in!"
I mean, yes?
Yeah, we pile in.
Yeah. It's and so we thus now I don't know if D wants to take over driving.
Let's say wheel, mine. Trust me.
Amy slides over, and it's a keyless vehicle, so it's
Ooh, fun.
All right, so thus begins the vehicle chase in downtown Chicago. The goblin is driving a scooter like a mad person, and I'm assuming you're following in pursuit.
That's a big 10-4.
All right, he is going to try to evade. So I need to. So this is a. I need you to roll me a d10, and remember, you get to add. Is it 2 to your roll because you're a driver?
Sounds right. I closed the rolls out before I opened like a smart person.
This is just in the book, so. I mean, I guess combat. No, this isn't the combat rules. Also on the website just refers to. So character driving is trying to lose. His pursuers can try to evade their turns. They choose to. Both characters will roll a d10. I think it might be in the archetype then, and not in the combat rules. Oh, driver. What does it say? I know it says somewhere. I'm pretty sure it's a +2, but I don't want to get this wrong. Oh, speaking of drivers, get +2 on all vehicle-related rolls. Cool. All right, so roll me a d10.
Cool.
Thought so. All right.
So roll me a d10 and add 2.
11.
Oh, yeah. All right, so you are staying on them. I'm assuming you're going to try to close the distance between yourself and them?
Damn right I am.
All right. Are you going to try to... Oh, so you can. They're driving. Are you going to try to hit them with your car?
I mean, he's a goblin. He could probably take the hit, I'm guessing.
He's on a Vespa.
He's on a Vespa holding a staff.
All right, you guys have a better idea? Shit, you guys want me to just pull up next to him and one of you jumps out and grabs him and his stupid stick? Go for it.
I don't care. Just get him.
We're speeding up then.
All right, are you going to try to nudge him with your car?
I'm going to try to nudge him.
All right, so this is going to be an attack roll. So roll me 1d10 plus your melee plus your level. D.
Right. Okay. Oof. That was only a 4.
That does not. You would try, and you miss. Then I'm just gonna roll some traffic.
I'm blaming traffic.
All right, then roll me a d10 and add 2.
All right, 10.
Okay, you stay right on the guy. He takes a turn on a side street, but you're able to follow. Are you going to try to hit him again?
Yes, I am.
All right, then roll me another attack.
That's more like it. 7.
That does not hit.
Damn it!
Spoiler, this is a much higher level person than you.
I diegetically don't know that.
It's okay, I know. It's just... All right, so I'm just going to roll a couple of things right now for myself, which are... These are more rolls for, like, the world, not for, like, anything that is going to happen to you. Okay. So he's going to turn again, so I want you to roll me a d10 plus 2. And there's no way that you miss this roll. Unless... Yeah, no, there's no way you miss this roll.
Yep. 10.
He rolled a 1. There's no way you miss this roll. It's so you stay on him. But what happens is that as he gets around... he pulled into an alley and a garbage truck is blocking the entire alley. And so this is the following is what happens. All right. You guys both came whipping around this corner very fast. There was very little reaction time. D, I need you to roll me a D10, just a flat D10.
Shit. 2.
Okay. So, what happens is that as this goblin comes around as you guys is about to strike at full speed right into the back of this garbage truck, a red light and a vertical golden line forms in the air vertically, and the Vespa, the goblin, and the staff all disappear into the golden line. As the line begins to shrink, you can't stop. You don't have the time to brake with that too. And the entire silver truck, in a flash of blinding light, hits that golden ribbon.
Ah, shit biscuits.
You, after a few moments, there's a ringing in your ears. You are blinded by whatever has happened. The world begins to fade back into some semblance of reality, and your truck is racing through a open field at high speed straight at the Vespa. As you are about to close the distance, the Vespa hits a rock, flipping over, sending the goblin flying into the air with the staff. Dramatically, as in slow motion, the world seems to slow down and freeze as the stone of Trancura, the staff of Trancura, hits the ground with a crack.
Hey, kiddo.
As you come to a
Did
stop.
you
at the
bring
middle of the
any
field.
super glue?
What the fuck?
Oh, dear.
The goblin kind of stands up and starts to brush himself off. He looks a little dazed. He's not look. His back is to the truck.
Are we still in initiative?
Is there something you want to do that would be an initiative, or do you just want to do something?
No, I guess not.
You guys are right now parked in an open field.
Okay, new boss, hear me out. This doesn't normally happen when I drive.
Yeah.
Unless you think it's cool.
Where?
No, I
We were,
got that.
We were in a city, and this looks like Iowa.
I don't think there's any shortcuts to Iowa
I don't know.
in the Chicagoland area.
I don't know. A golden ribbon ripped through the air in front of us. Because unless we're all missing memories, this is. I mean, I guess it could be Southern Illinois. I'm sorry, Iowa, not Iowa. This is the United States of Aramesia. That state has a different name in this world.
Of course.
I
Was I
apologize.
thinking?
That's my fault as the GM. Why are we in the country?
Oh,
Oh shit!
who wants to get out of the van and interrogate the goblin?
It's a truck.
Yeah, Liz opens up the door and
Yeah, it's a crew cab, so
Gets out.
it's got a front and back doors.
yep.
You step off into a field of prairie grass.
Hey,
The
what happened? Where are we?
goblin turns around. Oh, so a friendly American people. Yes, you came with. Shit.
Yeah, we came with. Where are we?
Probably in the southern provinces.
Like Ontario?
No. This is my home, not your home.
Your home? What does that even mean?
So you're elf. You're going to be fine. You'll find a good job working in someone's household. The rest of you are kind of fucked. Anyways, I mean, I guess she's
I'm not
got a
working in
little
anybody's
elf.
household, asshole.
The dark-haired one has a little bit of elf in her, so she might be okay. Anyways, so I'm going to go. You guys have a great time. I'm sorry I broke that thing. Didn't want to. I guess I'm stuck here now, but I'm just going to I got to get home to my wife and my castle, and everything will be fine. Okay.
Everything will be fine for you. No, shitbag.
I am very, when you find out what this world is like, you're going to be very annoyed that you got on my bad side.
You should already be very annoyed you got on my bad side.
I am General Montanalto Grishnayetka Voluntis Grogo Gabo.
And I showed up for my first day of work without a hangover for the first time in 5 years.
Wait. Did he say his name? Was that Gabo at the end? Fucking.
Yeah, probably. Why?
Yeah, so you heard of me. I'm Gabo, yes. That is what friends call me. That is what but you are not my friend. You can anyways, goodbye. He just starts running.
Sack of shit.
Liz just stands there with her hands sort of what the fuck position.
Stormwood Associates is a production of Nerd and Tie. You can find more information at nerdandtie.com/Stormwood. You can also find us on social media at Nerd and Tie on Twitter, nerdandtie.tumblr.com, and facebook.com/nerdandtie. This podcast can be subscribed to on anywhere that major podcasts are found: iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, Podbean, and quite a few other places, and anywhere that takes an RSS feed as well. Hey, while you're still here, let me tell you about another podcast on the Nerd and Tie Network, and that's Let's Be Legendary. Let's Be Legendary, the Fey Wild West, is a 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons actual play game, so an actual play game like this one, but in a system people actually use in the real world. Set in a homebrew Wild West steampunk world, the Fey Wild West follows two people discovering what it means to be in a relationship, all the while seeking revenge and learning the truth of their pasts. Let's Be Legendary podcast is an LGBTQ+ podcast with both main and minor characters, as well as players falling under the queer blanket. A heavy RP game with a focus on story and characters. And you can hear it every week here on the Nerd and Tie Network, and you can find all of their subscription information and links at nerdandtie.com/legendary.